To start this video off, let's clean the garage a little bit from our last project. One recurring problem I see in my friends or family who aren't confident in doing small tasks like hanging stuff, fixing things, or just routine maintenance in the house is just having a capable toolbox that is prepared for most problems. All I wanted to do is document what I have in my little toolbox that has managed to hang over 1,000 items at this point, from small pictures all the way up to 80-pound mirrors, shelves, TVs, and more. In the same time, I'm also going to clean and organize my toolbox due to my last job I worked on and my brother leaving the top open and getting it all dusty. I also ran into a problem where my needle nose pliers were taken. I'm not sure who took them or where they might have been misplaced or thrown away, but they were, and it was a nightmare trying to rewire a GFCI outlet without having needle nose pliers to make that job easy. So I ended up going to Harbor Freight and picking up a couple new pairs so I don't run into the problem of them missing. On top of that, I got some new Phillips head screwdrivers just because those seem to always go missing as well. And yeah, I just wanted to share the process with you guys as I'm cleaning it out and talk to you about the tools I have in my little toolbox. To start this off, we are pulling everything out and setting each piece in their respective piles, screwdrivers with screwdrivers and pliers with pliers and so on. I am pretty much pulling out any debris I have in here. Zip ties were scattered all over the place. I had some old silicone that's like well over a decade at this point that just got thrown away. There's just quite a bit of stuff in here that has been lingering and left about for quite some time, and due to me missing some tools, I was just like, it's about time to organize and figure all this out. I was really fortunate about 5 years ago. My uncle ended up giving me just a ton of random miscellaneous tools that he had in a box, and I pulled them all out and organized them. And in my videos here, you can sometimes see these red containers underneath the CNC table that I organized like thousands of screws and nuts and bolts and washers and just about everything, and organized those and put them in their little cubbies. I don't know why I have this depression mentality of trying to keep and organize everything that I have, but I do. And you know, I love those like dad memes that you'll see occasionally where it's like, that one time in the last 20 years he needed that tool and he finally has it. And I hope I can be that dad one day for my kids where they're like, how do we get this weird piece of hardware off of whatever they're working on? And then I so happen to have that random tool that I've never used in my life, but I've had in my garage this whole time. But one thing I'm super keen on, and I try to get better and better, and I fantasize about the day that I can actually build out my garage that I'm gonna stick in for about 2 decades and just have everything organized, because I can't stand not having organization. And when you are unorganized, you're just not efficient, and I hate wasting time, man. Like, life's short, and if you can get your projects done or hang a fan 10 minutes faster than someone else, like, you're just saving time and you're saving hours over your lifespan. And that's kind of the idea and my ethos behind my toolbox, which is I need it to be organized and I need to keep it clean, and I'm usually pretty good at it, but in this case it just got so dirty and I was just so irritated with the needle nose pliers situation and me not having them that it kind of prompted me to really get this all worked on and dealt with. And I'm not saying that this toolbox is 100% foolproof, but I do think it'll get you through most jobs. And obviously if you're going to be cutting something with a saw or doing some more like hanging of heavier items like a TV or a large mirror, you'll probably need to get other tools involved, but this toolbox will still have the standard stuff that will get you started, and you'll just be proactive outside of all this to make sure you bring your drill and your other tools that you might need for the job, depending on what you're trying to accomplish or do. But I do think if you're just like your standard everyday dad or mom that's just needing to hang up some pictures, or even if you do need to mount a TV, this toolbox and what's in it can definitely get you 99% of the way there. I still recommend you having a drill if you own a house. Like, that's just one of the most important tools that I've dealt with in my lifetime, helping my dad out or helping out friends and family and potential clients when I was doing some handyman stuff in the past. But this toolbox again is pretty solid and has helped me out a ton, and I can't recall the amount of times I've used random stuff that I've had in here that I'm like, nice, like pat on the back for my past self, you know. Also, I'm doing this too, hoping that someone will comment down below like, oh, I didn't see you add this to your toolbox, and it's been very important for me. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. Let's get on to naming all the tools that we have in this box. Vice grip, channel locks, socket wrench, basic pliers, plastic pry bar, plastic clip pry bar, small hammer, adjustable wrench, medium duty wire cutter, scissors, sheet metal shears, drill bits, curved ice picks, hole punch, volt testers, wire cutters, wire strippers, needle nose pliers, nail punch and chisel, compass, Allen wrench, note-taking stuff, pencils, screwdrivers, tape measure, razor blade, level, stud finder, and Phillips and flathead drill bits. And that's where I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope you found it a little informative, and I hope you learned about any tools you might need to add to your toolbox. Let me know if I'm missing anything down below, and thanks for watching as always. Have a wonderful week. Peace out. Bye.